In this video, we're going to be checking out and building this Resonator guitar kit sent to me by Vibeworks guitars. Well, what do you say we open the box and see what's inside? This morning. All right. If I can get into it, here it comes. All right. See that? Let's see what we got. I want to apologize for the wind. It's very windy out here, so you're probably going to hear that on the camera. Sorry about that. Not much I can do about it at the moment. Here is the neck. Nice, looks straight. Look at that. That sure is pretty. Spider cone. Awesome. Beautiful. There's the body, and over here we have the Vibeworks guitar information and the parts. Now, I did go to the Vibeworks guitars website and got the specs on this particular guitar kit, and I'm going to tell you those really quick. This is a mahogany veneer body. The neck is mahogany with a rosewood fretboard, has 19 frets, and it does have a dual action truss rod. Now, when I was at their website, I noticed they had, I think, about 43 different guitar kits on the website. And I noticed that each one has a difficulty level from 1 to 5. Most of them look like to be a 2 in difficulty level as far as building the kit. This one here is a 5 out of 5 for difficulty level, because I guess it's for a more advanced builder who might be more experienced with setting a neck on. Because this neck is installed and glued, and you set the neck that way. It's not bolted on like a lot of the other kits. And there's a few other reasons why this would be considered more of an advanced kit, and I'll get to that once we get into the parts bag. Well, let's see what we have in the bag of parts. Okay, there's your volume knob, tone knob, output jack, your cover plate for your truss rod, strap buttons, tuner, screws and washers. You look like you have your tuners, your volume and tone knobs. Right here we have a rod piezo. Here's your saddle. We have some wire, a mini humbucker. And this looks like the trapeze style tailpiece right here. That will go right here. Now, another reason why this would be considered a more advanced kit is this. You have a piezo pickup, which you can install, or you have a mini humbucker, which you can install. But the mini humbucker, you will have to cut a hole out here for the humbucker. And you'll notice here it does have the plug for the hole for the output jack for your piezo or the humbucker. And there's no holes for the volume and tone. You would have to put those in yourself. Now, you can put this guitar together and just use it as an acoustic guitar if you like, no pickups at all. Or you could put one or the other. I have a different plan. Here's the information sheet that comes in the box with the kit from Vibeworks Guitars. It says, get started on your guitar kit today. Download instructions, view wiring diagrams, watch videos, and ask questions all in one handy location. Visit vibeworksguitars.com/build, or you can just scan this code right here with your phone and download the building instructions. Now another thing I would like to add about this particular kit here is the body and the neck both have binding on them. So you want to take that into consideration when you add your finish. Now to add the finish to this body, the first thing I need to do is take this cone out. Let me show you where I'm at with this guitar. What I've done is I've removed the cover and the cone, and I also cut the hole here for the pickup, the mini humbucker pickup. And the way I did that was I marked it where I wanted to put the pickup, and then I traced it with the pickup ring, and then I went around the traced little markings with a small drill bit, and then I cut it out. And after I cut it out, I just used a file and some sandpaper and just cleaned it up, and it came out pretty good. And I also have the neck pocket taped with painter's tape, and I taped off the fretboard and the heel here that's going to be going into the neck pocket there. I didn't want to get any kind of stain on it. And now we're going to stain this body and this neck. I've decided to stain the body and the neck the same color, and we're going to go with this Minwax Early American. I did stuff some shirts up here, some old t-shirts, to block the stain from going down into the F-holes there, and we're going to stain it. After I stained the body and the neck, I did take a rag with some paint thinner and went around the binding and got all the stain off the binding. And then I gave it about 6 coats of Minwax satin lacquer, spray lacquer, on the body and the neck. Now, like I said earlier in the video, this guitar kit comes with a rod piezo pickup that will go under the saddle, or you have this mini humbucker pickup here that you have to cut the hole in the guitar body to accept the pickup. And on the website you have a wiring diagram to hook up either one with a volume and tone knob. But I want to hook it up just a little different, because I want to hook up the piezo pickup and the mini humbucker. So instead of hooking up one pickup with a volume and tone knob, what I'm going to do is hook up both pickups. And instead of having a volume and tone knob, I'm going to have a volume knob and a blender knob. And the blender knob works like this. If you turn it all the way to one side, it's going to use one pickup. And as you go back to the middle, you'll use both pickups. And then if you go all the way back the other way, you'll use the other pickup. And you can blend the knobs as to how much of each pickup you want with the blender knob. So we're going to do some blending. I have this Resonator guitar body all hooked up with the electronics. Now I did do it a little different than I said a few clips ago. I was going to use a volume knob and a blender knob, but the diagrams, the wiring diagrams that I found, all had a volume, tone, and blender knob. So that's what I did. I used the volume and tone and all the electronics that was in the kit. I just added a blender knob, and I'll put the diagram right here so you can see how I did it. Now I did add one thing to this diagram right here. If you look at the output jack, the ground on the output jack, I did run a wire from the ground out of the back of the guitar here that's going to go under the trapeze style tailpiece to ground the strings. And I'm going to show you that right now. Well, here's where I'm at so far. I did put the mini humbucker there. I decided not to use the pickup ring only because I cut the hole so nicely. I thought it looked good like that without the ring, so I did it without the ring. Here is the piezo rod pickup sitting right there, and I'll show you the inside here. The humbucker wire and the piezo wire are going directly to the blender knob, which is here. I have a volume, tone, and the blender knob right here. And like I said, I ran a ground wire from the ground of my output jack, and it's sticking out the back of this little hole here that's going to be under my trapeze style bridge when I bolt it on after I put the neck on. On the bottom of the neck it has the number 339, and on the inside of the neck pocket it has 339. So this neck was built for this particular body, and there's only one way it can go in. Slides in just like that all the way to the bottom. So what I'm going to do is glue the neck on. And now I'm going to let it dry. I've just added the tailpiece to the guitar, and you saw I installed the neck. The neck is dry, and I'm adding some boiled linseed oil to the fretboard. And then I'm going to string it up. I have this Resonator guitar kit completely put together and strung up, and I must say I'm very happy with the way it turned out. So what do you say we do a flyby? Now I'm going to let you hear what this guitar sounds like. I'm going to be running it through my Vox Mini 5 rhythm amp. Here's the settings. I was real excited to get this guitar together so I could hear really what it sounded like with both pickups, and I really didn't spend any time setting the action on the guitar, so I will do that at another time. So because the action is a little bit high, it's hard to play with your fingers, I'm just going to let you hear it playing it with a slide. I do have it tuned to an open E. I'll put the tuning right up here, and this is what it sounds like just acoustically. And here's what it sounds like with the blender knob all the way to one side, which is just playing the piezo pickup. And here's the blender knob turned all the way the other way, playing the mini humbucker. That is the Resonator guitar kit from Vibeworksguitars.com. And I would like to say thanks to Sam from Vibeworksguitars.com for sending me this awesome kit to build. I am going to put this Vibeworksguitars.com link down in the description below so you can go check out the awesome guitar kits that you're going to find there. And let me know what you think about this guitar kit from Vibeworks Guitars. I'd like to know. Drop it down there in the comments. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And the nice folks at Vibeworks Guitars would like to give you $20 off any guitar kit or bass kit from their website if you use promo code SouthernFire at checkout. And that code is good through January 2025. From the backwoods, my name's Michael, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.